Okay, hello. We are back. Let's get started here. Let me just set up my trailer copy. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so yeah, I didn't really trade AMs much. We're starting a little bit earlier than just a regular PM, so it's basically just a PM session. Only because FOMC today, I was considering doing. Then I feel like I want to be mentally prepared for FOMC when the time comes, rather than be fried if there's bad action for AM. And now we're here. So I think a lot of you guys are wanting to trade FOMC, especially with evals and all that stuff. I also picked up some fun index. Finally, they were able to get rid of some accounts, but not all of them. They're like, tomorrow, got to do the rest, or something. I don't know. It was like getting delayed. But basically, quick story is like, I have already evals the old accounts, and I'm trying to get the new ones. I'm like, let me get the new one. Everyone want to see it. Everyone want to see me run it up. Let me just say that we're online. I got wrecked showing this crap. FOMC, like pre-FOMC is always like very tough to trade. I'm going to be real. It's very difficult. But NQ is getting a nice retracement back up here. This is a pretty good PPR here. Very solid. To use as a reference point. So we already stabbed the highs, ES stabbed the low, NQ did, so that's like a little divergence going on there. And now ES is falling behind from the highs, NQ took the high. So like a lot of divergence. I think so far today, you shouldn't really expect, I think, delivery until maybe FOMC happen. We're just going to be back and forth. And then we'll see. What's the new rapid accounts from Fun and Next? It's kind of the biggest, probably the best accounts for your price. Honestly, like if the price doubled, I think still very good. Like the 25K right now is like $53. If it was $100, I think people still would eat it up. You passed Fun and Next yesterday. Haven't got the email update yet. I think a lot of people did message me about that. They're saying it's like a little bit delayed because of it being overloaded. Like they're just like I said, record-breaking users join in for the sale. People that never tried, I'm sure you guys also had the same thing. Like you guys, a lot of viewers are like, I'm not gonna try them until the sale came, and then now everyone just buying them up like no tomorrow. So like, of course they're gonna have some difficulty. Like this is like they just basically tripled their user base in a not triple, but like big surge in a very short amount of time, and not many firms can handle that. Not many firms will even offer these type of deals either. But yeah, at most it'll be like more than a day. It should be fine. But Something that I would say that maybe you guys wouldn't like. I did recommend them to just stop the sale because it's just way too many people going in. So they're considering it. You know, they're like, okay, we're gonna look at it. We'll see how it goes. If it gets to the point where it's gonna just end the sale abruptly, possibly. Um, but yeah, it's not nothing concrete, so don't take my word for it. But I loaded it up some already, so I'm good. It's just grab market share. I think that's the goal. Grab market share. For sure the goal. But you don't need it to make for 2 weeks, right? Making it for a few days is fine. Because the plan is still good. Like, this is like a good plan, and it's also just dirt cheap. I would rather them just do the good plan and make it cheap, or make it regular price. Or just a simple discount. It's like 33% off right now, so it is a little bit in the high end for what I'll say. But yeah, I'm gonna be running Apex, some Apex evals. I had some renew. I'm just basically stacking some reserves. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes. Let me see which account I'm gonna play. FTMO. I did hear more and more people talk about FTMO joining in, so that's also something else. Like, the game is always gonna be hot. Some people was like, don't tell them anything, don't make them change anything, don't tell them stop the rules. I'm like, think about it. Like, I want you guys to get paid properly with no delays or nothing. I would we don't need more people buying it. That's like kind of my take on it, I guess, which is, I guess, unpopular. All right, there's not much to do here. I think we range, so like if we can get some follow through, I'll play lower. But I'm gonna lean against playing the break of any areas whatsoever. That's gonna be what I'm gonna be doing. All right, let me connect up. I got like what, 20 Apex ready? I mean, I already have 20 max Apex, by the way, before any of you guys asked. I already have it, but you know, I do have some renewing that I could play with, because why not? Just make sure I have the right one added in. Well, yeah, we're gonna wait for more people to show up. I think a lot of people don't really expect the stream to start this early. Usually start at 1 p.m., right? All right, I think I have everything locked and loaded. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just make sure I save that. All right, let me look at the chat here. Funny next is just compete with my fun features. You guys think this competition? I feel like this not much of a competition here. One is giving, like, you know, something that they would make money out of. The other is giving something that they'll lose money out of. And you ask yourself, why are they doing a promotion where they lose money? Isn't that bad business practice? It's more, I guess, more of an advanced thing if you think about it. Very easy to understand, though. They are very big at Forex. They're coming in futures. They want market shares. They want everyone to try them. They want to dominate. So they're willing to basically take the market shares, make people buy them instead of give the revenue out to the other firms so they can squeeze them out. And Funding Tick's doing the same thing. Funding Tick's also captured a lot of the big affiliates. They're doing big deals too. FTMO, I feel like, would be the one that also does the same thing. That just makes it even harder. There's a dick move to ask them to stop the sale after you get yours. I'm asking that because I think the sale is getting it's causing an overload potentially. Not because like, oh, I already bought it. Like I don't even, by the way, I didn't even load up yet. Like I said, I'm waiting for them to fix my old evals. I'm trying to wait for them to cancel my old evals. So I only got like, I think like 6 so far. That's it. I want to load up like as much as I can. So if not, I'm willing to pay full price. The sale doesn't seem sustainable. It just, you guys don't have no idea how many users are trying this out because of the sale. People that never tried other firms, like let's say, you know, there's some people that's like, I only trade Top Step. They're trying this out just because of how ridiculous the offering is. They were reading it, they're like, this is too good to be true. I'm willing to, and like the price point. The price point was like $50. It's like basically paying $50 to make a few thousand pretty easily. Yeah, think long term though, guys. Think a little few weeks ahead. Like if they keep on overload like this, it's not gonna end well. Which bot firm? We're talking about Funding next. I think some people were asking about it. That's like the hot topic right now. Like until the sale's over, maybe whenever the sale's over, then we'll stop talking about it. That's usually what happens. You guys see me like only talk about Funding next when there's a promo, but when there's no promo, it's like we move on. So, anyways, what do you guys think here? Slap back and forth, but my thoughts again, I think not just look at that chart. Oh, the charts also help build my case. I feel like it helps back it up. I feel like we're gonna range bound. We're just very choppy, especially in the 5 minute too. Just a lot of back and forth action here. We're trying to break out here. If we can really break out hold, yeah, go ahead. But if we come back in the range, I'm gonna just say that this is gonna go all the way back down. Probably not even take out this low and then just come back up and chop more, and then we'll have FOMC. Has there been any promos that ended early before? I think there's a handful. And most of them gets extended, but would you prefer the legacy or rapid? I would much rather prefer the rapid, even if rapid was more expensive, because 1 day pass is such a great thing and no day loss limit. You basically have full freedom. The legacy account unfortunately has a loss limit unless there's a promotion with no day loss limit, and it takes longer to pass. I feel like for me, I'm always a type like I want the funded ASAP. I don't want to spend time on evals, even if I have to spend a little extra money on it, because you know that's investment. If you spend extra money, you don't have to waste your time evals. You're making more money funded anyways. And that's why I feel like I succeed so well with some firms like Instant Funding, Direct Funded, or Apex accounts. But when there's firms that I have to go through a long eval process, for example, it's Trade Day right now. I started Trade Day. It's just making me annoyed because I can only make 30%. And then when I have a losing day, I'm like, shit, I can't just make it back. It just takes so long for no reason. And then once I even pass it, I'll get funded. I don't even know if I can really. It'll take so long to get it passed, first of all, and then when you pass, you just get a regular funded account. When I could have just got that from any other firms. Can you shed light on a buffer and rapid when taking payouts? Okay, I got clarity on that too, because I got confused too. I asked them, and I think I got 2 different answers. I asked them like very clearly again. They said there's no buffer, so like let's say you make $400. As long as you make the consistency. So we're just gonna make the example, the scenario. You make 400. You make 400. You make 400 3 times in a row. That's consistency for sure. That's like 33% consistency. Same day. You're at 1200, nowhere near above the buffer for any of your account size. You can request if you want, but if you do choose to request, I am pretty sure it locks back to trailing balance. That's what they said. This isn't Apex first 9% off sale. What's so special about this one? We're not even talking about Apex. I feel like 9% Apex is a old news. They need to, if Apex wants me to talk about them more, they need to do a bigger sale, like either 90% or like 95% even, or 90% plus like the, you know how they did the big accounts, like the 250K accounts for the price of the 50K. That was really good, and also lower the activation fee. Then you know you get excited about it. You're like, okay, this is good. But right now, like, if you're like talking about Apex, 90% off is like not even the best deal anymore. There's just way too many good firms because you have to back your head. $140 activation fee is a lot of money. So even at like 95, 99% off, like activation fee is pretty high still. There's lots of better deals than Apex right now. All in there expensive, yeah. Because it's also very hard to pass eval. So like if you take like, let's say 3 attempts, 4 attempts, that's already like $100. And then you have to pay $140 for activation fee in its trailing drawdown. I feel like that's the thing. Like I talked to Lanto about this and Desi, I'm like, you know, Apex is not that good anymore. Other than like the 20 accounts. Like if they had 5 accounts, I don't think anyone would use them. Because they're so expensive for what they offer. The only appeal is 20 accounts. So if any other firm that I have lets you have 20 accounts, it far surpasses it. That's kind of my opinion. I hopefully don't send this to Apex, but yeah, 20 accounts and then uncapped payouts. Those are the 2 high appeals. Boycott. Is that what you guys gonna do? Boycott Apex? Boom. Boycott until they give us a good deal. But yeah, what evals you guys trading today for FOMC or non-farm apparel? I'm mainly use Apex. I can do Bunox too. You know, I forgot. I stopped trading Bunox because they rejected my payout for flipping when it's not even flipping. I stopped trading them, but I forgot to cancel the renewal, and I got renewed like 30 accounts. Like, damn. Okay, I guess I gotta trade them now. Probably not gonna activate them, but at least I'll try to pass them. Maybe not today though. Non-farm payroll sounds better. Let me see. Where's my FundNX account? I am also using a new trade copier. I'll let you guys know how it is. Exciting, right? I've been using it for a month, but I've been using it more. It's been pretty good, I have to say. I think what we'll do, because you know I don't have control of the company. I'm only helping in testing and like making a deal that you know I can get it for free for you guys. That's like the extent to it. I think I want to push for them to do like a lot of beta testing, make it free, and maybe roll out like 100 people first, and then another 100, as long as it's just slowly progress, and then you guys can add feedbacks. Like I think that's what I want to push. Like give them feedback so they can approve. You should be the first to not trade them. No, guys, I'm saying like there's better offers out there, but is it still a competitive? Is it still like something that you can make money out of? I think so too, but like you can make more money out of other firms unless you do 20 accounts. 20 accounts is the only way that this works. So like for example, let's say if Top Step just double their prices, everything across the board, double the prices. You guys wouldn't buy, but if they also made 20 accounts, I would buy it still. even they double the prices, like it'll be like, you know, $300 for 150K, $300 activation fee, I'll still buy it. With 20 accounts, you can do a lot of damage with it. It's gonna be like, you know, the ROI is gonna be lower, but you could, you know, 20 accounts, like one good day, you can make like 100K easy. All talking, no trading. It's FOMC. We have our FOMC. I also waiting to see if we can go back to the range. I don't really try to trade these breakouts when we have news coming. But you guys feel free to trade it. Feel free. You guys can let me know if it's what setup you guys are going for. I think someone said I think NQ is going to go up because high of the new week opening gap. We just have FOMC and non-farm payroll that kind of makes me a little bit nervous to see to play breakouts early before news. Most people are not disciplined and blow those 20 accounts. Yeah, exactly. It just to each their own. I think Apex is very good for experienced traders. They're not good for like people that struggle. So if you're struggling, I would not even recommend Apex. I would recommend other firms. What's the best bang for your bucks? So that's the thing. That's a very good question. That's also something that you guys should focus on. You don't need loyalty with prop firms. Like dying loyalty. You know, I feel like that's what Top Step try to make people do. Like only trade one firm, only trade Top Step. But what you should do, like there's so many good firms out there already. You just wait for whichever gives the best deal. So this week there's Funding Next. But once Funding Next stops their deal, you'll see maybe Tradeify or Funding Ticks. You have money. You're like a wallet, and you're waiting to see what's the best bidder for your money. I think that's kind of a good way to do it. But of course, you can also have loyalty. Like if you really like a firm, that's something. But if you want to add to it, you should wait for these deals to happen. That's why I really like to be a consumer in a competitive market. Does the one day pass work even the promo edit? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it works all the time. No talk about Funding Ticks. Funding Ticks is good. I like Funding Ticks. Wait, Dakota blew his live account? Are you serious? Wait, how much money do you even have on it? I thought he has like a crazy amount of money. Firm loyalty is stupid. The people are either morons or they get paid like the guy who got canceled by them and start calling them flop step. That's also like, loyalty in these type of industry is not rewarded. Like it may be rewarded for a bit, but you can get burned pretty easily. Every Top Step affiliate and like, people that works with them, they got cut off pretty aggressively. Like, we don't need you anymore. I mean, thank you for helping us build this up for 5 years, but I think we're good from here. And we're gonna cut your check, and then you can work with other people. So even like for influencers, like loyalty's not good. That's why I'm trying not to be biased with any, prop firms. I trade them all. I'm partnered with 13 of them. I do have a bias of trading the top ones. I don't like trading the smaller ones because for me particularly, I'm fearful if I'm running a big account on like a firm, like I don't know, like a very small firm. I don't know, like day traders or like Tick Trader example. Like if I have like 100K, 200K on them, I'm not sure if they'll pay me. But for Apex, Top Step, Tradeify, Take Profit, I feel confident. That's the only bias I have to trading firms that have a lot of money to pay out. But yeah, that's why like the easiest example is you guys see me just promote whatever's hot right now. I'm not gonna feed you something that's like piss poor. That's why it's like new firms promoting every week. Right now it's Funding Next. Next week could be Funding Ticks. Next week could be TradeFi. Next week could be, I don't know, Apex again. Rotation. He's really not a good trade anymore. He was topped up, but no limits. Time is good for him. He always over leveraged, got away with it. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you allow a live count and your sim account, and then you can run up sim, you transfer money to live. It's like, it's a free way to do it because no one knows how many accounts you've blown. They only know how many you contribute to it, and that's how you get #1 leaderboards. I mean, I feel like Michael Tech knows that what he did. Like, let's say, like, if I'm thinking in my head right now, if Dakota just like ran through a lot of XFAs and just go for high leverage and just try to make a lot of money, transfer it, burn, transfer. He's like, he probably encouraged it. He's like, yeah, let's get you #1. Let's get a coach making 300,000 to 500,000 on the leaderboards. You have codes for Trezella? I don't think I do. It's only for prop firms. Thoughts on my fund features? I mean, they could have a better sale, to be honest. 15% is cool, I guess. But there's definitely better deals around. My top 2 deals right now, or you could say top 3. Top 2, let's just focus on FundIndex and Tradeify. Tradeify, if you guys don't know, it's 50% off right now, which is not updated on this overlay. But on the website, it's 50% off. Why? It's 35% plus reduced prices. The reduced prices makes it like extra 15%, total 50%. What do I want to get some evals maybe started, and then I can throw them news. So maybe I'll play some aggressive. I wouldn't recommend you guys take anything with me on funded if I'm playing aggressive, unless I'm saying that I'm gonna take a funded trade. I'm most likely to not take funded until post FOMC, so post 2 p.m. That's kind of like one of my rule book that burned me in the past. TradeFi, everything reduced? No, not everything. It's only direct funded. But if you look at the website or even my graphic, it's the graphic I shared on Twitter is 25K, 50K, 100K. That's it. The 150K is not reduced. Why? It's because the 150K is probably going to be so exploited. So, I mean, it's still fine. Like, the 25K is like good. 50K is good still. There's no updated price. You have to go to checkout and then it updates the price. That's I thought that too. Like, I mean, I could pull up right now. Once you go to checkout, then it'll show like the prices is updated. Let me see if I can find it. Because I was wondering. Or maybe it's already updated. No, it could be updated already. Yeah, it's already updated. 385. It used to be 500. And you add up 35% off, it goes like 250. But it used to be 500, now it's 385. Chat, what do you guys think? You guys like lower or higher here? I don't really like the buys time frame alignment wise looks like higher, but I feel like we play lower. Like if I could try shorts on this eval here. But I can also see this come up maybe one more jab, and then I could play it. If it does reject. I think this is pretty bearish here, but I don't know if this rejects here or one more leg up. Not because it's bearish bias or bearish charts right now, but just because I think it's gonna range back down. I want to see if this one's gonna pop up one more time. Then I'll consider it. Oh, the live viewers are now 666. That's something else. That means this is gonna probably dump. No, but I think one more try. We'll build more liquidity here. Then we can just really fall down. Have you seen Blueberry funded futures? Is that? I thought Blueberry was a forex. How do I get out the break-even stage? I would make profits, but also give back. Something that helped me a lot is just taking less trades, take for more quality. That helps me more than you know. ETA on ticket support. Either I look at it or someone, if you're talking on the email, someone look at it after market usually, or once a day somewhere. They'll go through all the tickets. My headphones are the Sony MX5. I actually like them. I heard there's an MX6 now. I kind of like mine already, but who doesn't like a new one? If this SMT's off this high here, like let's say NQ takes high, ES doesn't, pretty good. But also, if we close under this 5 minute, I'll be pretty bearish too. ES already did, but I want both of them because there's a lot of divergence kind of happening today. Push this, take this high, pop over 540, SMT, and then it'll come back down. Not a bad idea, not a bad look here. Which firm has EOD drawdown? You know, the one good thing that a lot of these questions is you guys gonna have is, you know how there's some website like Profit Match that does a comparison table. We've been working on a really good one that shows like everything, the drawdown, the platforms, more specific like the unique thing that you would not find anywhere else, like if it's 1 day pass or if it's reserves. There's basically a resource area. That's gonna be one of the big components for the revamp. That's gonna come probably early August somewhere. Play background music. Do you guys not hear it? I got the lo-fi pumping. Is it not loud enough? Where is it? Dude, where do I hear the music from? I hear it from somewhere. Oh, that's what it is. I turned it up like about like 7-8%, just slightly. Where do I find the order number on the new Tradeify dashboard? You can check the billing. The billing is the best place for it. You're from Ohio. I'm from Florida. Yeah, so 5-minute flip gives me something to play lower on, but same time, if we SMT and then start moving lower, I can already somewhat start anticipating it. Try for funding eval post FOMC. That's the plan. For our BPR, we basically, when I look at this, like I don't need to see it fully filled when like we got like more than like 75% of it. $2 p.m. left off the all-time high. I hope Powell says something bearish. He's like, I'm quitting. Trump can't fire me. I'm quitting. Dump the markets. He's not going to talk about rates. He's going to make a statement of his own. Any red flags on the next day? There's Michael scalping. They're pretty strict on it. But I think it's not that hard to make sure like you can't for 40% of your trades, right? You can't be under 20 seconds and it can't be just under 5 points. For 40% of your no, not 5 points. Was it 5 points or 5 ticks? I think it's 5 ticks actually. I'm gonna look at that. 5 points seems too much actually. I think it's 5 ticks. Because 5 ticks will just make it a 1 point. But 5, yeah, it's 5 ticks. Okay, that's my bad. Yeah, I mean 5 points would be like sometimes I hit 5 points. That's weird, but it's 5 ticks. So 1 point or under 20 seconds. Just don't do that for 40% of your trades. Someone trading like 30 days. Not many times would you occur that. Just tell them to speed up your funding process. I'm gonna tell them that, and I also tell them to stop the sale. Like you're good. Because I don't want them to get milked to death here, guys. I want only you guys get to milk them. I don't want everyone else to jump on board randomly. Dude, this is really slow for coming up to FOMC here. Please let me know. Let us know. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know if the sale ends early. I'm kind of encouraging it. This is something like no affiliates would encourage, but I would rather you guys be safe because if I don't want any retroactive changes if they do run this for too long. But probably like if it happens, it's gonna be like here's the last day, and I'll just make an announcement about it too. I feel like Apex is still the best deal. Mr. Blues for life. He said, "I feel Apex is still the best deal." Is that Plant Guys? Is that Daryl Martin right there? Alt account? We're not even talking about best for. He says the best deal. That's a plant right there. I think most of you guys can agree that there is not actually that good of a deal other than 20 counts. Like if you talk about just let's just trade one account, is it a good deal? I don't think so. This is like almost bottom tier. Damn, we're already turning down. So 5-minute closure. It's gonna be big here. I wanted to see if we get one more spike, but I could have played this short here. But at the same time, if I did, it's gonna be back and forth for a while, and maybe I would even almost got break even already. I think we can just keep on coming back up here. 5-minute closes in a few more seconds here. If take profit at 1 day pass, that would easily be the best. I would like that too. 1 day pass take profit would be kind of nice. More people would use them. They finally took out the day loss limit. That helped them a lot. But there definitely could be more things to be done. Use your code to buy 12 foot in next accounts. Let's go, Alex. Oh, I think you're the guy in Apple. Let's go. You can submit the cash back too. Oh, speaking of cashbacks, something that I was actually taking a poll of is I asked you guys before, like if you use Code Smart, like why aren't you getting the rebates? Some of you guys said it's because it's not enough. It's not worth it to do the work. I took a poll here. You guys could vote on it. Which prop firm do you want to see with automatic reward sync? That basically just means instant cashback verification and no submission forms. We have that with like a few firms right now, but these are the most popular choices. I put 6 of them. I think so far it's FundingNext and Tradeify. I think both are pretty possible. Yeah, Tradeify we could already probably do very, very fast, but FundingNext also I think we can do. What that means is you basically just type in your registered email on the site, and then anytime you make a purchase, you use Code Smart, boom, that's it. You don't do anything else. You look back in like a few weeks and you're like, damn, I just made this much money. It'd be something like that. Too lazy, yeah. I mean, the good thing with the reward sync is I think we could just basically track the last few months too. So if we get that out probably by next month, you don't have to worry about it for a little bit. Save but not made. Yeah, I guess the same thing, right? If you didn't spend it, then you saved it and you technically made it in a way, indirectly. But some of you guys are lazy. I mean, I get it too, but for me, I feel like I am raised to be somewhat cheap because of cheap parents, and I always think about savings. So like, like if I want a new laptop, I would get not trained, but like my parents would just wait for like Christmas or Black Friday. And then I've been using Rakuten with it too, or something where you get like an additional few bucks back. It just adds up over time. So that's why, like, for me, I'm always like, this is awesome. I would do it in a heartbeat. It's in the Asian blood, yeah. You have to use the email for the prop. Exactly. So if you have like multiple emails, you have to just use the one registered with that prop. And then we'll basically pull up any data within it, like just nothing like serious. Just we work with firm. They'll tell us how much we should rebate you, and that's it. Very, very easy. Not much to it, to be honest. Dude, what is happening? My chart is frozen. Does anyone know what? I don't even know, bro. It did that yesterday too, so I'm just confused why it's doing that. This might actually break lower here. I mean, we're getting close to that. That was Ninja. Ninja been freezing. It's just not showing the right chart data. I don't know. It just I guess it technically freezes. Why are you not getting your fund index? I think it's a little delayed right now. Some people get past already. So other people are taking a little bit longer. I think the same thing happened with funding ticks. Funding ticks was like it takes you like 2 to 3 days to get your funding account after you pass, and they finally changed it. This TPT 1 day pass is 50% consistency, so it's 2 days in the minimum. I feel like we can play this short. We can get this flip here. It's just not ready to flip yet. But yeah, so far, since we've been on the stream for like about 40 minutes, the range has not really moved that much. It's like very, 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 very slow. Look for a good trade top. I mean, you can also use Replicanto if you want. Trade Sinker if you want to. There's one coming on my side, not from me, but from someone that came to me and brought it up and said like, check out product. I've been testing it and I like it a lot. And you know, for me, I trade every single trade copier that you can name. And if I could vouch for this one, then I think it kind of gives it a little bit something. Replicanto is still very good though. Here's the one negative about it. They are only for ninja traders. So if you want to trade with like Rhythmic, or you know, if a prop has Rhythmic, you only do one connection because that's what Ninja allows. If you want to do Project X, can't do it either. What's the copier name? It's Trading Pleb, guys. Look it up. I'm trading motherfucking pleb. So freaking slow today. ES is already looking like it's gonna move lower. I mean, also TradeSinker's been improving, but they definitely have a lot of work. They've been improving each month though. It looks like it's trying to draw this gap, but let's see. Let's see if we can get it first. Yeah, I was trying to see if I can trade evals today, but this is like I don't know if you guys hear that. I'm getting work done in the house. Pump up here. Pump, pump, pump. Who doesn't like a little pumpy? But yeah, guys, I'm going to be running Apex, FOMC. We'll see how it goes. Could do well, could do bad. Who knows? That's what it's all about. Pretty big pump here. Pretty good pump. Getting moves here. Do you plan to expedite for the next cows? Probably not. I don't think I am. Because it's not something that you need to expedite, I feel like. Because it's not that hard to pass at 25k. There's 1 day pass, or like these accounts you can, you don't have to use dudes for every account. For Apex account, where it's like hard to pass, big targets, trailing drawdown, like that's like the one that you want to use on. That makes sense. Oh, you got an account with $122 left. That's where you'll. I mean, that makes sense to me too. Did we just make an equal high here? That's where it got shut off here. Just wait till FTMO comes, guys. You guys are talking about funding ticks, fighting next, coming hot. Let's see what FTMO does. I feel like in my top of my mind, either they're gonna do really good or just kind of like not performing to expectations. Like it's not gonna be terrible, but it's gonna be like such an expensive plan to be like, oh, that's like a revolutionary product. No one did it before, but it's like $1,000 or something, and then people will get turned off because people like low price. Tyler is telling you guys because like he knows somehow, either he works there or he knows insider. You have trades under 20 seconds, but the next not gonna like it. As long as it's not 40% of your trades. You know, sometimes it happens. Like let's say a trade, like you long here and it pumps up, hit your target, that's fine. But it's not gonna happen all the time. For those of you asking news, I have a video on it. Maybe you guys can watch it real quick. It's on Discord, pinned in the prop firm channel. It's like 15 minutes. You can probably just watch it faster. I show you how to do it. But non-farm payroll is Friday. That is the better one. Non-farm payroll CPI is top 2. FOMC is probably like, it's just good, but like it's like 3rd place because you guys know what FOMC like. Sometimes it wicks you a little bit, or doesn't move on the immediate release. It's not as timely, I feel like. Good inversion closure and pump back up. Didn't you have additional discounts on Fund Next? Yes, technically, if you're talking about cashbacks, it's basically another 5%. So with all the discounts, the 25K counts 53. With a cashback, it goes like 49 or something. You might not sound a lot, but it's always 5%. 5% is like, let's talk about Tradeify. Tradeify at 35%. Wouldn't anyone want like 40%? Or even my fund futures. Wouldn't you want like, is that 15%? It would be like, not exactly, but it'd be like close to 20, maybe like 19 when you do the math, break it down. Yeah, then Fund Next 50K is 89, so it'll come to like 85, 85, something like that. For all those lazy people, probably by next week, we're going to add one firm at a time to do the instant verification. No submission. You basically use the code SMART, and then you don't even think about it. You'll just see your balance go up. You'll get notified that you got rebated. We have it probably on like four prop firms right now, but more will be added. Good pump. That's gonna be fire. Which firms? I'm gonna let you guys decide. We already have it in 4 firms, but I made a poll, and so far, I promise you, we're gonna go based off the poll priority first. Eventually, maybe all firms will get added, but like it takes a lot of time to do it. That's the thing, and it takes a lot of work to get it started. But this is the poll here. Look at the poll. Tradeify is 1, MyFund Futures 2, Fund Next 3, Take Profits 4, and then the other 2 is like not really getting that many votes. So it's most likely between Tradeify or Fund Next. It's starting to become like Tradeify right now, but I told you guys vote 3 because that would help, dictate the priority. Not because we're not willing to do everyone, but whoa, what a pump. Yeah, I'm just kind of trading evals, and that was pretty good for a pump. I took this on the disclosure, but this is not funded. I just want to chat around with evals until after. But I'm getting started with this. Look at that, up 800 on this. We're gonna just wait. My plan was like either I get it passed already on some accounts, or I just throw it in FOMC after. Like so, like if I like take some aggressive trades and take a loss of them, that's fine. I'll just throw it in FOMC. It's gonna die anyways, or it's gonna get a gamble anyways. That's something I'd like to do. Ooh, Trump bill signing, is that what it is? The one thing that I was looking at was like this 5-minute gap here. If NQ gets a closure, then I could play lower. We just never got the closure. So I want to see if we get this breaker here. We did. And I want to see if I could play for these highs, essentially. And just let it trail. Should I make a poll on which one you guys want to do based off not off the Discord, but based off of here? Auto or reward sync. Let's do the top 4 right now. It's Tradeify, MyFund Futures, what is it, TPT or Fund Next? And then TPT. Let's go base our votes. We have 900 people. Feel free to vote. Go in based off feedback. Everything that we do is always based off feedback. Tradeify. Tradeify is already leading. Tradeify is leading. Let me set up. If you're able to do before pro wins, I think it'll be done. Like if we do win it next, it'll be like done right when the pro wins, like 2 weeks. Tradeify is leading, 147 votes. I think it's gonna be had to be Tradeify. Number 2 is probably funded next, just like the other poll I took. Are you in any position? I'm kind of waiting for FOMC. But like I said in the stream, I'm not going to trade any funded until post FOMC. So we're getting close to 2 p.m. here. Should I try to pass TPT? I had some TPT. Should I just try to get 4,500 before FMC, or should I just throw it there? Ooh. This feels like it's gonna flip. I feel like it's about to turn here. We have a nice gap already to come back in. Flip it, reverse it. Let's reverse it then. Again, I don't really like longs for a breakout. Like if you're trying to long to like go past this area, I want to see it in range. So I would probably play the flip down here instead. How many screens do I have? I have 3 monitors. I bought like a lot of monitors though, but I haven't set up. 3 I feel like already somewhat excessive because I use 2, and then the third one is like just things I throw aside, like the music or something. But I can't see how people will use like 6 or something. Maybe instead of flipping charts, that makes sense, but damn, that'll be a lot of screens. Or 55. Oh god, Jesus. The vote is on Tradeify, guys. We're at 200 votes. It's about the reward sync, which basically, if you use our code SMART, you don't have to do any submissions. It'll be instantaneous. Like that'll be very quick, probably within minutes. Probably faster than you get a payout for sure. And then second is like you don't have to input your order number and everything like that. Good reverse. Look at that. I see this big gap. I'm trying to see if we can play through it. Got one. I pressed the reverse button as soon as we see the reverse. This is on evals. Don't be crazy here. But let it play. I'm trying to see if I could get 4,500 before FOMC. I have like 12 minutes, so I need to step on the gas then. We're getting there. We're getting there. Jack, what are you guys trading on FOMC? For those who are trading it, either tell me your account that you're trading for the evals, or tell me you're not doing it. Let's see. I can get feedback too. And then I'll be right before I'll kind of showcase how to do it too. Top Step evals? Top Step evals are Project X, right? I'm not sure if that's something I would recommend. Project X, unless you enter right before, maybe then like we could that's something doable for sure. But if you're trying to do the stop orders, Project X has a lot of slippage. You're gonna die in the first second. It's gonna move like, let's say 80 points, and you're gonna get it filled at like the 60 point mark, and you're gonna be like, what the heck? And you're gonna tweet at Michael Tech like, I got slipped. They just have high slippage for specifically that reason. All right, let me set it up. Should I do Bunox too, or should I? I don't even want to do Bunox, but I got renewed already, so I'm like, maybe I should. But we'll see. Non-farm payroll is going to be very good to do though. Let's see. Let me look at the chat. My funded features evals, that's good. Alpha is also, is Alpha 1 day pass? I remember buying Alpha, so I'm probably just gonna do it with non-farm payroll instead, because I can't prepare right now. Protect design Project X to purposely fail you and try shit like that. I bet he did, honestly. He probably put a lag switch for news. I wouldn't doubt it. My feature is a great pick. Tradeify growth is a great pick. Bunox, if you like Bunox, I don't really like the Apex is also probably the best pick. Is new trading allowed in Apex PAs? Oh boy, you're gonna try to do it. Fun and next you could do, I guess, but you can also just pass it on your own. We're cooking. We're cooking. Who flipped it? Who flipped the shorts? Literally the shorts just ate the whole move. It took a while to grow back up, but dead. I'm a log out, take profit trader. I'll show you guys after. If you guys want someone to show the trade, I'll show you after FMC. I gotta prepare for this. So it's 15k profit target, right? Apex. Yes, it is 50k profit target for the 250ks, which I have. So I'll show you what I do here. You press Control Z, you put a bracket order, which is already 37.5 points, 20 minis. That's what I'm doing. You can do more or less. Stop orders going down, and then let me see if, where is it? Okay, I gotta, you basically click the bracket order again, just redo it, and then keep the Control Z up, going up. So basically it's a stop order. So for instance, if it goes up, let's say rates are favorable, bullish, it goes up, you get filled probably like 20 points above. That's why I'm gonna put it 25, and then you're gonna ride the move up, and it'll cancel the other side. With this, OC means open close order. So that way you're not really hedging. One, you're not hedging. Number two, you're also not putting two orders on both sides. Like one side will get filled, the other side will just get canceled. And if it soups you, if it wicks you, you're gonna get cooked. That's why you probably need a buffer, but sometimes it wicks you already crazy. Can we trade flooded news on evals? They said no news restriction, but I also looked at the rules. They also said they don't want you to do like exploiting, I don't know, like sim fills. Would this be exploiting sim fills? I kind of could see it, which is the dangerous thing about it. Like, I don't think anyone can convince me that this is not exploiting sim. But evals, you know, Apex doesn't care about evals. That's why I'm mostly doing Apex. I'm gonna set it up now, and then I'll go look at questions. Give me real quick. It'll be very quick to do. But this is a test run. If it doesn't work, guess what? Non-farm payroll has a much higher chance to do it. Only do this because it's 90% off and you're trying to expedite it. OCO is order, cancel order. Basically, or is it open, close order or open order, cancel order? I don't know. Whatever. I know the meaning behind it though. Maybe I got the wrong term. Oh, is funding ticks also allowing to do that, by the way? I could buy evals, funding ticks. I forgot about it. Can you trade funding ticks? Funding ticks. What's it called? The pro news trading. All these ads, man. Can you do an evals? Can someone just confirm real quick? Maybe that's one more I could do. Can you trade news on funding ticks? So that's what I'm asking, not if there's 1 day pass or not. I don't think I have time to try to set up though. Okay, so once this timer hits like 59.10, I'm gonna move it about 25 points. So I technically just try to give it a nice area of structure. So let me try to see if I can give an example. And we want at least like 30 points, right? 35 points. That would be a win for us. That's just 35 points. That should be plenty to pass many people's counts. And just give enough room. This wick could be a good one. This high could be a good one if it's at this area. If you're on a trade and take profit, should you close? Yes. If it's funded, you can't do it. You can't trade it. But evals, I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, you'll basically get 50% target pretty quickly. So I have Apex right now. What I'm gonna do is basically move it closer, about like 20 points away, when the timer hits like about 5-10 seconds left before the news at 2 p.m. Chat, type if you think it's gonna be up or down. I want to see it go down, to be honest, because I was looking at higher time frame charts. Like, this doesn't feel bad to dip inside this area, but no bias whatsoever. So like, let's say right now, I'll probably put it at like 20 points and then move it a little bit higher. Whatever wick. Yeah, about 20 points, 25. Up, up, down. This is gambling. This is eval, so Apex makes sense. I call it strategical expediting, but gambling is another term for show. I hope it doesn't spike right before. All right, so we're getting close to this. 10 seconds left. Oh, I think it spiked it already. Damn it. I don't think I could. I think it hit before the news even landed. It was a spike that wicked it. Let's see if it plays out now. That wasn't moving at all. I don't think even it didn't spike me. I got wicked, I think on this candle, or no. Was it on this candle? It was like not moving at all. Oh, that's some Apex gone. I had 20 Apex for that. And here's a pump. Here's a pump. That was like, that didn't even move at all. Like, that's why I like non-farm payroll more, but that was worth a shot because in the past, sometimes FOMC would either move like, you know, decently or just move huge, like hundreds of points in one shot. But it even wicked me on some of my accounts I was going for. Because I put it very far, about 20 points from open, and it even hit the bottom. Top, if you kind of hit it at 60. Damn, that barely moved, even with a buffer. It's 2:30. Well, we're not playing for the 2:30 move. We're playing for the 2 p.m. news drop more so. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of the evals. Let's just focus on fundeds. I think we can play back down here. There's that move. We could flip this, play down. I think we drop this on eval, and then we can get some pretty good action down below. We have a large gap here. That's what I'm going for. We're going for this. Oh, I came back up. I almost hit TP on that. This is for evals. I just marketed in shorts to see if we can get this gap. Got very close. I'm trying to pass a lot of evals today. And this is funding text, which I wasn't going for. I could play for funding next, I forgot. Where's the funding next go? Let's see what we could do. I think we play lower. I'm getting like a little bit flustered with all these accounts on my screen. But yeah. We'll try to be focused probably after 2:30, honestly, unless 2 p.m. gives us a setup. Because I haven't traded my funded yet today. So there's a lot for us to play by. 20 Apex, 20 evals, which was at 90%. Was that like 500 maybe. You guys like the short? I think we can also get another dive. We'll be able to move back up first, then spike back down. We got a good spike up here already. I want to play this on this next drive up here. Non-farm payroll on Friday. Let me move OBS. We'll do on Friday on Discord. But if I short here, I'm going for another move lower. It's not much range. We're waiting for 230. We all got cooked on the news release, right? Either you got wicked in, because I had mine like either what was it 2 p.m. before this candle though. I had it all the way like under 20 points and above 25 points. And then one of them I didn't do it right. The other one just didn't get filled. Didn't really move that much. I didn't even get filled. Yeah, if you put it 25 points, you shouldn't have get filled. Let me just cancel it. Why do you have yours so close? I didn't mean to. I had two. I also trying to trade other accounts. And I was trying to do the math to it. I think I put the top one like only 15, not 25, like we were planning. And I got wicked right there. But yeah, you see, like I was trying to put it right here, like a pretty good distance away. And if it doesn't move the first like 2 seconds or like basically 1 second, you just close it. No fill. Yeah, if you have no fill, that's even better because you just wait for non-farm payroll. Non-farm payroll's on Friday, right? I'm gonna check the news calendar. Yeah, so today's what, Wednesday? So we have Thursday and then we have Friday. That's Friday's gonna be the day. And if that's good, that's gonna be nice. 96. What is 96 in points? Like 80, 20, 22 and a half? Which one is better, non-farm payroll or PPI? Non-farm payroll, CPI are top two. PPI is probably lower, and FOMC is also lower. Anyways, I'm gonna just cook my funded accounts up. Let's get started. Let me start focusing. Evals sometimes is a little distraction for me, and that's why I gotta only do it on certain days like this so I can focus on what really matters, which is the funded. So let's get everything back sorted. All right, we're good to go. You know how many times I did this before? I left like my bracket order for evals and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch over to funded, and it's like 25 minis, and I just tap it in, I just freak out. I'm like, wait, what? Are these fundeds? When did I put this? And I was like, I forgot. I just did it on evals. Now I'm trying to trade regularly. Instant, like and most of the time it's like instant red, but sometimes I'm like, wait, I just made like 1500 in like two seconds. What just happened here? Does Finex force you live? I think they're trying to operate like Apex, but they did say they want to start a live program. Nothing's done yet, so it's uncapped payout to take 100%. basically like Apex, they would rather probably pay you out than try to mess with you live. Anyways, chat. What are we looking at? Let's do the higher time frame. We wick both sides. We're gonna wait for 230 to actually get direction. Usually we get some manipulation. It manipulated up first, then went down. Now we're in the middle ground again. Gotta see if we can secure a good trade. What are you guys feeling? You guys feel like the most of the direction is gonna go up or down? Let's say like for the rest of this day. It's going up, going aggressively up here. Up then down. That could be what's happening too. Does BNOS allow Ninja? Yeah, they do. They do. With Arithmetic. Yeah, focus on funding trades. I need to get evals out of my mind now. We'll save evals for non-farm payroll. Which, before I end that conversation, because some people are already going to ask, you go to prop firm channel, you go to pin, prop firm channel, then pin. I tell you what is good to do evals, like which one's like 1 day pass, basically. That's my recommendation, but also show you a video. It's like 15 minutes long. And I tell you how to do OCO. So let's just kind of move away from that. Just look at this resource here, which I do pin a few other things. And there you go, focus on trading now. Nothing on my Apex yet, so win or lose, I'll show you guys my Apex at the end of the day. So again, I'll show you my Apex here. You can see there's no profits, no nothing. We'll see what happens after this session. Gotta lock in. I probably gotta pee before I lock in. All right, I'm gonna be right back, and then we might pull up Jerome Powell, and then we'll try to see if we can find a good trade. Okay. We back like we never left. Lock in. We have the rest of the session. Do you guys profit from the stream? Chat, besides today, because today I haven't traded Eval yet or funded yet, but do you guys profit from the stream? All right, I need to figure out what trade we can take. Good spike here. We can also manipulate lower. I'm somewhat interested in trying shorts. I just don't know where yet. If I do, it'd be probably like a 10-point stop max today. Because I feel like manipulate up, slowly grind down until we take the lows out. I like that. I like that move. I didn't take anything yet. 15-minute. Closing lower. ES is slightly more bearish right now. It's been leading it lower. We might even take out this low while NQ just try to drag down. How come we don't stream on Discord? Because we're on YouTube. I mean, it doesn't really matter. YouTube, at least you can watch anywhere. On your TV, on your laptop. Oh, by the way, you know what's something fun I was going to do? If you guys are interested, if we're not looking at taking a trade, I kind of announced a giveaway, which is like basically just tell me why you should get a free payout. Maybe we should just go through them and you guys tell me if we should give it to them or not based off of their answer. You don't have to do it now, but maybe I'll also give the stream a chance to share. We can pick like a handful on stream. And I'll let the chat decide, so like it's not even me picking. Let me post a link to it. Slowly grinding lower right now. Pretty good. If I play short, it's likely gonna be off of ES. I'm just gonna do high to low from this large wick here. Did I not click it? This is just like something that will get you chopped up pretty hard. Chad, we'll do a giveaway if we don't get anything today. If we get something, then we'll do regular way. If we don't get anything today, we'll do more. So at least you win either way. Damn, what the hell are we looking at today? It's garbage. You guys want me to pull up Powell or no? What are the vibes for Lucid? I actually like Lucid a lot right now. I think they're gonna do a lot of big things. So bullish, pretty bullish on Lucid. So I guess the vote concluded. 541 votes. Reward sync. Which one you guys want to do for is it cashback and no submission? Tradeify is the winner, so we're gonna most likely do Tradeify probably next week. Bring Prowl on. We're gonna just invite him on. What's a good channel to watch it on? CNBC or Yahoo Finance? Associated Press. I'll mute it for now. Send the link if you have something good for it. Okay, you do TPT as well. TPT is gonna be a tough one. I think there's definitely easier ones that you guys want first, but it's gonna be one at a time. So maybe you Tradeify first, then the second one was Funded next, and then from there we'll see. Just watch the Fed's YouTube. Can someone pull up the YouTube of it? Why don't I see it? Oh, Federal Reserve. Okay, I'm tripping. Still got to find a good trade, because if not, I mean, that's fine, but I do want to make money. I got a payout recently. If you guys saw these Apex counts, it was at 263.8 or something like that. I got 3K payout on them, so that's why you see it lower. So if I didn't do that, it would have been 264.5. So we gotta make some more money. Gotta keep on adding to it. I think we have like 11,000. It was 14,000 just 2 days ago. The news is really weak. Non-farm payroll might do something, but damn. Why did you say Apex is the worst account to trade in a single account? Not the worst account to trade, the worst account to buy. It's so expensive. $140 activation fee for trailing drawdown. Like, would you rather have the Apex account? Would you rather have like take profit, top step, whatever it is, for the next? Probably 99% of people would not pick Apex for if it's one account. But if it's 20 accounts, that's a different story. Trailing drawdown basically means if you make money, like drop $1,000 and you hit your drawdown, like mine, like you say your drawdown is 2,000, you make $2,000 and you go back to break even, you hit your trailing. End of day doesn't do that. End of day does that. Tracks at end of day. Could I have longed here? Like, I'm trying to like see like what I've played here. Yikes. Have you ever been denied by Apex? Someone's asking me that. Probably denied more than a lot of people, just because I trade Apex so much. So I probably have. There's like one time period where I got denied like 3 times in a row, something crazy like that, because I didn't know how the rule worked. So if that helps put in perspective, like probably if we're talking like last 2 months, I probably got denied I think 2 times and then approved like 5 times, 6 times. Or last 3 months, I mean. It's not hard to get denied when you break. When it could be accidental. Like I got the sizing wrong or hit my intraday trailing 30%. It's not that hard to really hit, I feel like. If you make a mistake already. We'll probably just have to wait for 2:30 here. I want to see if we get a trade beforehand, but it doesn't seem like the case already. All right, let's turn on Jerome Powell. Apex won't deny a streamer, they'll deny everyone else. Dude, I mean, I'm a streamer, right? So if I show you how many times I get denied in the last 3 months, which is probably more than 2 times, probably 3 times total, then it would help shine light to it. Desi got denied literally last payout. He got approved recently though. It is not hard to get denied at all. Still no trades made yet on these Apex. So you see no profits yet. No losses, no profits. Just waiting to strike, really. Oh, Jerome Powell's coming.
Employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. Despite elevated uncertainty, the economy is in a solid position. The unemployment rate remains low, and the labor market is at or near maximum employment. Inflation has been running somewhat above our 2% longer run objective. In support of our goals, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged. We believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments.
Spike up.
I will have more to say about monetary policy after briefly reviewing economic developments. Recent indicators suggest that growth of economic activity has moderated. GDP rose at a 1.2% pace in the first half of this year, down from 2.5% last year. Although the increase in the second quarter was stronger at 3%, focusing on the first half of the year helps smooth through the volatility in the quarterly figures related to the unusual swings in net exports. The moderation in growth largely reflects a slowdown in consumer spending. In contrast, business investment in equipment and intangibles picked up from last year's pace. Activity in the housing sector remains weak. In the labor market, conditions have remained solid. Payroll job gains averaged 150,000 per month over the past 3 months. The unemployment rate at 4.1% remains low and has stayed in a narrow range over the past year. Wage growth has continued to moderate while still outpacing inflation. Overall, a wide set of indicators suggests that conditions in the labor market are broadly in balance and consistent with maximum employment. Inflation has eased significantly from its highs in mid-2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% longer run goal. Estimates based on the Consumer Price Index and other data indicate that total PCE prices rose 2.5% over the 12 months ending in June, and that, excluding the volatile food and energy categories, core PCE prices rose 2.7%. These readings are little changed from the
if we
beginning of
get
the
down
year,
below
although the
this,
underlying composition of
I
price
might
changes
play
has
that
shifted.
short.
Services inflation has continued to ease, while increased tariffs are pushing up prices in some categories of goods. Near-term measures of inflation expectations have moved up on balance over the course of this year on news about tariffs, as reflected in both market-based and survey-based measures. Beyond the next year or so, however, most measures of longer-term expectations remain consistent with our 2% inflation goal. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and
Probably on
stable
yes.
prices for the American people.
Yes is
At
better.
today's meeting, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 4.25% to 4.5%, and to continue reducing the size of our balance sheet. We will continue to determine the appropriate stance of monetary policy based on the incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. Changes to government policies continue to evolve, and their effects on the economy remain uncertain. Higher tariffs have begun to show through more clearly to prices of some goods, but their overall effects on economic activity and inflation remain to be seen. A reasonable base case is that the effects on inflation could be short-lived,
No closure on it.
reflecting a one-time shift in the price level. But it is also possible that the inflationary effects could instead be more persistent, and that is a risk to be assessed and managed.
What is he saying?
Our obligation is to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored and to prevent a one-time increase in the price level from becoming an ongoing inflation problem.
I'm watching this area
We're
here.
well positioned to learn more about the likely course of the economy and the evolving balance of risks before adjusting our policy stance. We see our current policy stance as appropriate to guard against inflation risks. We're also attentive to risks on the employment side of our mandate. In coming months, we will receive a good amount of data that will help inform our assessment of the balance of risks and the appropriate setting of the federal funds rate. At this meeting, the committee continued its discussions as part of our 5-year review of our monetary policy framework. We focused on potential revisions to our statement on longer-run goals and monetary policy strategy, and are on track to wrap up any modifications by late summer.
It's pumping. I'm not trying
The
to
Fed
ride
has
this
been
up yet.
assigned
It's
2
too-
goals for monetary policy: maximum employment and stable prices. We remain committed to
580, wow.
supporting maximum employment, bringing inflation sustainably to our 2% goal, and keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Our success in delivering on these goals matters to all Americans. We understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Thanks, Chair Powell. There's a lot of lean in the markets, and not to mention out of the administration for a rate cut now in September. Is that expectation unrealistic at this point?
So, as you know, today we decided to leave our policy rate where it's been, where I would characterize as modestly restrictive. Inflation is running a bit above 2%, as I mentioned, even excluding tariff effects. The labor market's solid, historically low unemployment. Financial conditions are accommodative, and the economy is not. The
There's like
economy
high
is not
time frame
performing
resistance
as a
here.
restrictive policy, we're holding it back inappropriately. So it seems to me and to almost the whole committee that the economy is not performing as a restrictive policy is holding it back
Oh, shit,
inappropriately, and modestly restrictive policy seems appropriate. All that said, there's also downside risk to the labor market.
If we get
months,
closure
we'll
down here,
receive
I
a
think
good
we
amount of
play
data
lower.
that will help
We already hit
inform our
this
assessment
15-minute
of the
structure
balance
that
of
was like
risks and the
marked out here.
appropriate setting of the federal funds rate.
So,
moving
just to follow
very
up,
aggressive.
by coming months, does that include the possibility you'll be getting essentially 2 rounds of jobs and inflation data?
I'm probably playing
between
an
now and
ES,
the
just one
September
contract
meeting?
if I do take it.
Is that potentially adequate to make a decision to lower rates at that point?
So you're right, we do have, this is an intermeeting period when we'll get 2 full rounds of employment and inflation data before the time of the September meeting. We have made no decisions
probably
about
looking like
September.
it.
We don't do that in advance. We'll be taking that information into consideration and all the other information we get as we make our decision at the September meeting.
Steve.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The closure.
You took out the word, or the notion that uncertainty has diminished from this statement. Does that mean uncertainty has increased? And I'm just wondering, the administration has struck
I think we play for shorts here, guys.
several deals with large trading partners.
It's so
where it seems like
aggressive,
we now know what
but
the rate is going to be.
just make sure
Does knowing
you
that
guys are
rate
managing
add to your
risks
certainty
carefully.
to change policy, or do you need to wait to see the economic effects?
Play on ES.
So essentially, the statement in our statement about uncertainty reflects what's gone on since the last meeting. So at the time of the last meeting, uncertainty had moved down a little bit, but it was more or less even this time.
I
So we
got
took out,
big closure. And
had diminished because it didn't diminish further. So there's not really much in that. And then your second question is, say again?
There have been several deals that have been struck, and now we seem to have an idea what the tariff rates are going to be with some of our large trading partners. Does that not add to the kind of certainty you might need?
I wanted to see if I can give you guys a good entry. That's why I was like a little bit waiting. But I think I would try to play this aggressively here already if I wasn't on stream. I think it's short though. Damn. Could have played off this inversion too. Gonna wait for this to come back up and most likely turn again. Again, it's stumped here. It took out these lows on NQ2. That was like a good target. jump in. This 5-minute closure is going to really help propel it all the way to these gap fills here. Much lower. I think we already manipulated up. We're going to head down aggressively. Five-minute closure coming up here. Sort of asked, did you get that short? No, I didn't. I was trying to see if I can get a good trade for you guys, good entry, but I kind of hesitated because I'm like, I want to showcase it, but my idea was here. If we inverse this, we play the short. I think we manipulate up, and then now we're gonna pretty go aggressive down now. That's what I'm thinking. This is probably the next area that'd be very nice to play. We could try longs and Q even. So I do think we can retrace back up just for maybe a scalp. Here, how about this? I'll go micros because I think I don't want to see you guys get hurt, and that's what's making me more hesitant. Closure here, I'll play it. Didn't get closure yet. This is going up, and then this is the area that I want to see ES reject. So I wasn't really that bullish here yet. Short-term bullish, but this is where I'm looking for shorts. Actually, let's see if this is going to be a play here. I might try something like this here. I'm liking these areas. If maybe we can wick this first. If you're trading NQ, I would do micros. ES, I feel like it's pretty slow already, so. I just want to see this, get this push back up, and then move lower, see what we reject. On ES. NQ is very bullish still. I'll put Jerome kind of lighter.
Rate is, we know it by its works, and that will be how the way the economy reacts.
So take this wig out. Probably above 19s here is where I'll play it.
Policy.
And I'll put it at a stop. Where we said like around like 23s is the previous high that before that run.
Nick Timmeros, The Wall Street Journal.
Good start.
Chair Powell, my question is about what have you learned over the last few months about the inflation
Gonna give this a try.
and price pass-through process? And
Let's
just
see this.
drill down,
Spike this and turn.
my report showed evidence
Gonna keep the stop around 24s here.
now the tariff landscape is only starting to be settled with some of the
I'm gonna avoid NQ. Someone said unicorn here. I'm gonna avoid it just because NQ is very, very bullish here.
and goods prices. Is 2 months a long enough horizon to evaluate the impact and be confident that tariffs aren't impacting the broader inflation process?
I think you have to.
I'm gonna take that there.
It's still quite early days, and so.
Holy shit.
Now is
Oh my goodness.
substantial amounts of tariff
I accidentally had 4 minis on. What the fuck am I doing?
a month, which is
Was that something else?
substantially higher than before, and the evidence seems.
I was like,
most
I'm up like 500 in like 2 seconds because I did that one drop. I'm like, I should only have one contract. I almost tripped myself over there.
and companies
I took it though. Honestly, that kind of freaked me out. But if you guys in this trade,
stream from the
let us burn down here.
paying most of this for now. Consumers are. It's starting to show up in consumer prices, as you know.
Holy
in the
fuck.
report.
If that was like 25 or like 20 contracts, I would have got killed right there.
We know from surveys that companies feel that they have every intention of
Says, yeah, it's unfunded. It's unfunded, but I mean, like, did I swap it off of Eval or something? Like, I don't remember putting 4 contracts on.
going to have to watch and learn
But
empirically how much of this and over what period of time.
this would have been probably like $1,000 off of 4. I didn't tend to do 4 contracts, but I was short at 19s. A spike above that high. I'm liking this because that's where I should play it at.
And we think we have a long way to go to
I'm gonna hold on Lucid.
how we'll be. So that's how we're thinking of it right now.
So if I could follow up.
How many people took the short with me? I was like basically spike above 18s. You have a little gap here. This is don't play on an NQ. I feel like is the right route. Play on ES. ES is much weaker, and you guys should play for these lows. But I'll just forget about this trade. Let's look for the next one. So far we're up 500. Pretty good start.
We haven't reacted to new inflation, but I mean I wouldn't insist.
I think I need to turn off Jerome Powell. It's like he's ruining my train of thought right now. Was that good? Was that good though? Didn't you say you play with micro? No, I said micros on NQ, minis on ES is fine because ES is already very slow. That's very clear. There we fucking go. Let's fucking go, chat. Not on Apex because I closed it already, but Lucid, we're holding this. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna TP some here. I want to see if we can also get all the way down to the lows. Ooh. I might close this here. Yeah, but I'm gonna just flat here. 1,200, chat. Oh. 1,200 off of, what was it, 3 contracts? 2 contracts? Off of Lucid. Oh, we're about to hit full TP on this. If you guys are holding through that. Dude, 5 contracts. Or I had like, what, 4 contracts above here, and I kind of bummed on NQ. That would have been like 2K, 3K already. But 500 is still good. Oh, geez. That was like a killer play. Do you guys know why that played out so well? We already, if you play it, the FC mindset, we manipulate up. We hit this high time structure. I marked this breakout before. I extended it. And like, that's where I feel like, okay, we're leaving that as a swing point. We're turning back down. Where do I play this? And then once we get this good closure already for both sides, look for a good retracement. This is a good retracement. I put my stop right above this high here, so I had it at 24. About a 5 points. It is bigger than normal, but I'm going for 2R pretty much. Sold too soon. I didn't mean to sold too soon. I sold it at 10 plus 10 on Lucid, which is my other funded. But for Apex, I freaked out because I was like, I only did 1 contract, or I was going for 1 or 2 contracts. I had 4. It's whatever. I'm good. I'm good with 500 today. We're up like 15K today. Oh my goodness. How many points you guys secure? Oh my lord. What did Powell say? He say something? Dude, that was so clean. Like that's like power patience right there. And you're playing the right asset too. Jeez. I didn't think it was gonna slam that hard. But boy, it did. It's still going. He said rate increase at next meeting. Oh. See, I wasn't even going based off of like stats like that. I was just going purely based off of charts. And I think that's the way that you guys should also be looking at. Like forget about everything else. Just focus on charts and see what happens. You guys would make a lot more money. Or not lose as much money, I feel like. Damn, that was now it's extending to like 20 points off this trade. And that was like a wide stop too. Come on, chat. Type 1 if you made money right there. I'm probably the only streamer who shorted this too. And everyone else like, don't short this. This is going to the sky. Lucid's at 6K. I've been forgetting trade Lucid because it's not copy traded for me. I got to trade on Quant Tower. But we're doing good. I just swapped it to ES. 5 accounts at 6K right now. Made $1,400 today. That's what's up. That's what's up. Right before, I was looking like a little bit in chat. Like I don't really listen to it, but like they're like 2 hours and no trades yet. He's yapping, blah blah. But the power of just waiting until you find that setup, because when I'm trying to find a trade on funded, I'm trying to find that trade on funded where it makes me money, not trying to trade like 3-4 random setups. It's like a one shot. Like if you think about like a trade where your life depends on it, or if a trade that you're putting like not your savings in, but like a big portion of it, like that's the trade that you want to take. I framed that up pretty good. If it went up 5 more points above me, I would probably look stupid, but it wicked it. I shorted at 19.75. It moved to 20. 19.75 here. I meant to do 1 contract. I did 4 contract. I would likely would have tried to add it. I should have focused on re-entry though. But I held on Lucid, was good. Let's go, chat. That might, I don't know if that's going to make in the short clips. For those who want to see my trades, right? I don't want to like go through all the streams. I had an editor. Maybe he's in here watching. He's probably having a hard time edit this because of what I just made a mistake on. But let me know what you guys think of the shorts. Give feedback. You basically try clips like maybe me explain the trade, how it goes and stuff like that. Usually you'll see it on the shorts here. I think there's like 3 so far. So this one is like recent one here. It's like a breaker. So it looks like that, and I show everything. I'm making sure that every trade is high quality. Still playing, what the heck? But that might be it. That honestly might be it, guys. You don't need to make too much. But when you're 587, guys, come on. If I held that trade, even with 1 or 2 contracts, I would have probably made at least 1,000 on it. But we're up 20 accounts here, about $500. That's what, 10,000. Up on Lucid 2, 5 accounts, 1,400. That's about 14,000. I didn't trade any Top Step or any other market accounts because I was trying to lock in on evals, but then I got mixed up. How do you know ES was stronger? No, what I did know was ES was weaker. NQ was stronger. So if you're shorting, you play the weaker asset. That's always my rule of thumb. We gotta just go back on the music here. That was good. That was very good, guys. I think what helped me a lot with this short also was rejecting where it should be. If it went through this, I don't know if I would be that confident on this play, but it rejected right where the 15-minute breaker would be. Let me change why this would be a breaker, you might ask if you're confused. We have a high here, we have a low, we have a big sweep and big closure. We never retrace back inside of it. You know how news trading is more smokescreen? It gets you to where you need to be. So this rebalance, and you know, FOMC's already moves in a way where it manipulates. So that's why I'm thinking of manipulates. If you can confirm that, you wait for a short setup, you can let it play down. And this is where you just basically trail. That's why I had a big target. I had like a 12-point target, not like a TP1 anywhere. But wow, we are sinking. Oh my lord. Call it? No, we gotta play the reversal now. Someone said 14,000 is enough. What do you mean by weaker? We're looking at divergences. So an example would be if NQ, like let's say both are moving in the same direction, but NQ moves up much more than ES. That means NQ stronger, ES is weaker. Very simple concept. Oh, should I had some swings too. I may have TP out here. Some here. Let's see. I played some swings on both sides. And we have a little bit more. I don't know if you guys see. It's like, I think 9 or 8,000. Not bad, not bad. That's so like, you include everything. We cooking a little bit. Are you going to log it? No, I'm not. I don't long blindly like that. That would be kind of dangerous. I think higher time frame, we were what did I say? The daily target, yeah. I mean, we're getting the daily target, so like maybe if you like the setup, but if you're trying to just try to catch the bottom, you might get hurt. Cause I make that money. I make that money funny. Cause no one do it like the stream. Ain't no one this consistent, guys. We gotta do a giveaway soon, right? Oh, we about to take another dip down. This is about to be a... How far is this going? Oh, 4-hour target here. This is probably the next one. Big target too. We're not that far from it. Like we're like 20 points from it, so that's most likely gonna be what's drawing to. All right, chat. Do we stop trading and should we do some giveaways and figure out trading, or do we look for something else? What's the play? What's the playbook here? Let chat decide. Trade the reverse. I think we're about to take this low out first, and then potentially you can look at the reversal because this is a really good high time frame target. Whoa, that just knifed through it. Oh my lord. We should rest. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to just get out of here. We're gonna do this the giveaway first though, but oh my goodness. I am still holding the swings too. Up 13 now, chat. We might close this. This is I didn't expect this nosedive like this. I'm gonna hold one left. I'm in swings, the same setup, or not same setup, very similar setup to play the daily target, which is the short to daily target, basically. Where you're going long, it's kind of hard to long until you see like something. And now we're getting something, but like again, we need like a closure, a like willingness to move back up. That I don't really see that here. That's a problem. I feel like he's gonna take one more jab down. Not to see. It's hard to find a support area when you're such a big target. So like now we can also go for the next low. I feel like this is a good area to bounce on, but if you're looking for low time frame scalps, you definitely need to see it flip, like get a nice closure here. Can't be weak. And just flop. Look at that. No closure. That's why you can't really long this. Just because it's just coming, because it's like knifing. It just keeps on getting rejected here. Jesus. All right, let's just do the giveaway. I want to feel. I feel like I'm getting FOMO, which is dangerous, because I want to play this reversal. I actually feel like this reversal plays out, but again, we're up good money. We're up money everywhere. Up 500 per account. We're up on Lucid, on Funded, and up on Robinhood. Robinhood, let's see, we're up at 14.7. We new high here. New high. I don't know if you guys see it. Big move. All right, let's do the giveaway. Come on. Come on, baby. So since we did good, I was going to say if we did bad, we do a big giveaway. If we do good, regular giveaway. But I feel good today. Let's do a direct funded giveaway. You guys are already guessing the username. No one said to do that yet. Let's guess NQ open price. One time at 305. This winner gets a direct funded from either Tradeify or Lucid. If you guess multiple times, don't blame me if you're gonna disqualify. This is it, guys. I don't know why you guessed a username. Just one time. We're going to delete any answer that answers multiple times. Oh, there's a lot of spam right now. It's going to be hard to probably get this. It's going to be based off who I see. I might not be able to find the first one because there's a lot of spam and the chat does get deleted. Well, we'll try our best. This one I can't really do my bot where we can detect it because it's so random. But this is something that I require manual checks. So bear with me here, guys. 384. 384. Let's see. You guys can look with me. If you guys are not just gonna say it's you. Someone said 382. Very close. Very close. 88. Nope. 80. Oh, I think someone got it. He got it. 384, Rahul. Rahul. You get it direct funded, man. I think you're very early on that too. I don't think no one got it ahead of you because I was looking at the very top. Please don't say that you got it because this guy got it way earlier. That's the first one. Let's keep it going here. Don't send me the screenshot. Don't send me. We gave it to him already. From my side, he was like very, very early at winning that. But let's see. If you guys want to comment on this one, maybe we can. We have like 27 people. Let's do this first, and then we can do another one to wrap this up. So who the main thing is, why should you get a free prop account and then pick a firm? You guys gonna say yes or no if we should give it to him or not? You guys can feel free to comment too. We're gonna go from the top. Brandon, competition benefits us so much. Let's see, Brandon. Should we give it to Brandon? I want to find a good reason because I graduated 2 weeks ago with an enormous honors degree here in UK computer science. I now have more time to focus on trading and hopefully build more savings before I start my masters. I would be grateful for Eval. That's a touching story. Straw Hat Trader, yes to him. Chat, yes or no? Yes or no? That's you, Oscar. Is that you? Actually, you? Chat saying yes already. Let's pick a handful. Let's keep on going. You guys can comment and then I'll refresh it. I'll find another one. Use your code last night. I should get a free. I want to find a descriptive one. I'm a smart prop firm fan and supporter and appreciate the awesome cashback. Yeah, then you guys provide for community. I'll be grateful for a TradeFi or Take Profit account. Donna, yes or no to Donna. You guys be honest here. Yes or no? I'm going with the first basically 10 seconds. Donna, you guys like Donna too? I think Moore said yes. We got to give it to him. All right, I'm gonna refresh. You said no after. Oh, I already sent it. I can't take it back now. All right, let's go a little bit down. I'm going for paragraphs. Only been exposed to 2 firms, Bunox and ATF, have gotten payouts from each. Can't provide proof. I've been interested in other prop firms. I've improved myself. Don't want to mess up with the mindset of evals. What about Lily Trades or Lily Millie Trades? Yes or no? Donna's in the chat too. Lily Millie's in the chat too. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to go based on chat here. If they double no? Okay. Chat, I'm sorry, Lily Millie. The chat said no. Too many people in the chat said no. I would like a trade funded next futures and take profit. Free account is a gateway to scale up without risking my own capital. I'm not here to play. I'm here to profit, prove my edge, and get funded. Yes or no to mine me? Mine me. Yes or no? We'll do probably 5 total, and then we'll wrap it up with another giveaway for the chat. Is he in the chat? There's like it's kind of split now. I'll give you guys 5 more seconds each side. 5, 4, 3, 2. We need a reason why. Okay, I think it's 2. I'll refresh. Maybe we can find someone in chat. Give me a good juicy one. You guys get to pick whichever account too, by the way. Let's see if there's a recent one. I don't even see it. I'm trying to buy a new tractor. Would like a free eval. Been watching a stream. What's a good paragraph one? I'm not asking for a favor. I'm asking for a real chance to prove myself. A 50K growth for Tradeify, 25K funding next would mean more than funding. It's a sign that someone sees the work I've been putting in. Sometimes a little belief is all it takes to change it. That's heartwarming. Payout magnet or give it to him. You are not afraid to show live values. AI response. Is that AI response? I think a lot of you guys are saying yes, so I'm going to give it to this guy. That's 3 already. We'll do a few more here. You want the sob stories? I mean, it can be funny too. There's many of this like doesn't really show much. I just want to free fund it so I can trade on it without spending my own money. So on a funded, that's honest. Upala. That's kind of short. Upala. Press 1 for Upala. Press 2 for no. He's honest. 1 for yes, 2 for no. He's honest. Yeah, that's a lot more ones. We'll give it to him too. I'm gonna refresh again. I'll try to do random on this one. Just scroll it. See where I land on. Let's see, like somewhere here. No, that's a bottom one. I've been struggling with evals. I was up 2,700 my fund futures, ended up blowing it. This was my last $90 that I got no counts trade on. I've been learning a lot from your streams. Would really appreciate to cook some real money. Thanks either way. 1 for yes for circular tree, 2 for no. I think what she wants my fund future, or who this person wants what? I don't know if that person answered the question though. You guys are saying 1. Okay, you guys like these sob stories too. All right, we'll not pick any sob more. We'll do any funny one or interesting one. Because I've been there. This was like a long one. Look, the blown accounts. Yes, I've seen red trades that make me sick. Not because I didn't know what I was doing, but because I didn't have the cushion to breathe. I've also had to step back because when you're working 2 jobs just to save for another eval, you start questioning if you're chasing a dream or just burning out. That's where I'm at. 1 or 2. AI? Is that AI? I mean, if it's AI, you guys say 2. Too many AIs. How's chat? Oh, charts is coming back up. Sorry, I think this is a 2 for me too. Lots of people are saying 2. What else? Should I refresh again? There's a lot of. All right, we'll pick off this here. I've never tried future prop firm before. I would be interested in Tradeify, TPT. I've been watching stream every day for a month or 2. I would like to a free prop account. Yes, 1 or 2. 1 or 2 for Prika. Oh, there's like this 50 right now. Oh, there's too many 2s right now. They gotta show proof. I'm really trying to manage. We gotta move on from that guy then. I'm really trying to manage my job, save up for a prop firm challenge, but it's tough now. Let's go, Brian. Help me out. Maverick, 1 or 2. Matt, 1 or 2 here. We'll try to go down the list. If I see a lot of 1s, if you guys want a lot of 1s, we'll do it. We'll do it the streamer way. Maverick is in the chat too. Is he allowed to vote? All right, I'll respect the hustle there. I think you guys had a lot of 1s on him. You guys are saying he's real. All right, we'll do 2 more. Let's see here. Oh, come on, Maverick. You comment multiple times. We got a beggar in here. I would love a free eval as long as it helped me in my journey immensely. I would love the free streams. I lost my best friend. Is that true? Last week could use some good news. Will Bogdan, 1 or 2? He did lose his best friend, but I don't know if chat wants it. He's making that shit up. We have to move on. There's too many 2s. Let's see here. What do we got? I think I gotta go. Oh, refreshing. All right, let's go in. Let's see here. Let's see here. Did we talk Brandon yet? Brandon, competition benefits us so much. Love it. Lucid and funding ticks. Haven't tried either, but I'm interested. I'm in profit stage of the funding journey or trading journey in which I've tiptoeing into scaling up. 1 or 2 here. Type it, type it. I'm going based off of what I see here. Damn, I think Brandon's getting cooked already. Too much babble. All right, let's go lower then. I don't know if we set this guy. They said someone said this is AI, right? My dad went to buy rice and never came back. I need an eval to recoup the losses. Do we give it to John? He went to get a rice, but never came back. 1 or 2. Too many 2s. I need a clear line of 1. Let's see here. I'm trying my best to and getting close to change my life and better, thanks to the person that introduced me into trading, and to Brian that helped daily a lot of people. I think your English needs some work, but he said I never tried Lucid Prop and my fund features. 1 or 2 here. What in the babble? I want to see some effort. I kind of want to see, like, let's go with the recent one then. I think we went through a lot of the old one. I hope you read my comment. I'm a college student trying to make a living with trading. It's been 3 years into the market, and I need this opportunity because I'm dead broke for real. Do we give to Joseph here? I did some old one at the start. Now we're just doing some recent one because I think we went through all the old ones. It's not that good anymore. 1's for the brokies. I like it. Okay, okay. I think there's too many people to pass it. We'll do 1 more. Okay, let's do 1 more. I think we're like 7 already. But since you guys are saying I'm doing too many recents, I'll do 1 old one then. We'll start from the top. Let's see. I'm not going to go for the one I already said. You guys said no to Brandon. I haven't tried Tradeify, my feature. I don't deserve one, but would like to continue my trading training. Taylor, 1 or 2 for him. He said, I don't deserve one. I mean, that's humble. You guys don't like humble though. Looks like you guys don't like humble. This one's new. This one's already. I gotta do a recent or an old one for you guys. Vanilla Bean, Tradeify or Trade Day, trade on a better platform instead of cheap ones with live drawdown probably. Vanilla Bean, 1 or 2. Oh, it's like 50. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds. Let's see if you guys can finish this up. Ooh, that's like a roll of 2. We gotta keep on moving then. I'll try to go any more than 10 minutes then. No, this is too quick. The fish things you guys said was AI, I think. I don't think there's any more old ones. Oh, this one is an old one. The strategy I've been using is well proven in Forex CFD, but need to modify a little bit. Okay, I've been back/front testing for the couple months. It would be a huge opportunity coming for you. This is his choices. Safasu. Oh, he's in the chat too. 1 or 2. Should we finish it for someone in chat? Or are you guys gonna do him dirty? He's in chat too. I'm gonna give a few. I think it's like 50. Oh, there's a lot of 2s. Dude, chat just did him wrong. Oh shit. Shit. I'm not trying to be called rigged here. I want to go with what we said. Sorry, buddy. All right, we're going back to Lily Millie. Only been in 2 firm Bunox. He traded Bunox and ATF, so like those are like kind of the trailing drawdown one. He wants Tradeify. Do we give it a Lily Millie here? 1 or 2 here. We need to finish off with 1 more. Oh my goodness. Why are there so many twos? We gotta give it to someone. We already went through every one of them. That's pass. Then we have to go for someone recent then. Let's just go for some recent. I'm living in a third world country. Give me a Tradeify. I got cooked 3 times. Want to make revenge on my 4th count. 1 or 2. Tight. Let's go through this real fast here. 1 or 2 here. Oh, it's too many twos still. Would you be willing to fund me? I truly believe I can make it. I'll pay you back. Just need 1 shot. 1 shot. I am not ChatGPT, Brian. I blow my account on your long yesterday. Oh, he's trying to guilt trip me. Crollo Trader, 1 or 2? No to revenge trading. 2. Okay, we gotta keep on moving then. Have been watching your stream for over a year. Have learned to be patient due to your style and suggestion. I've purchased a Tradeify account, but you are already, but not yet funded. Would like to try my alpha features of Lucid. This is genuine. John Wick, Jahan Wick. This is a decent one. I mean, is this Kirkland? He's spamming it. I like him. 1. Okay, that's it. We gotta finish this up. But I kind of want to do this on chat. That was my plan on stream. We just go through it together and whatnot. But that's like I think that's like almost 10 people already. That should be good. That was to celebrate our win, I guess. We're gonna wrap this up here, guys. We're going past our schedule. Code Smart. We'll do more raffles. I think we'll do a 40 account raffle because we didn't do it for last week because I forgot to set that up. So we're just gonna double it. We're gonna do 40, I think, for the next week, which is this weekend. But if you want to take a vote on which one you want to trace, what is it called? Reward sync. Make your final vote. We're gonna focus on the first 2, which is I think it's Tradeify, my Funded X right now. I posted this like 4 hours ago, so still a lot of time to change. I think you can do MyFund Futures or even Take Profit next, but this is because I listen to your guys' feedbacks. Biggest request is making it easier. You guys are lazy. I know. So we'll make it easier. Just focus on using our code, and we'll just have API collecting all the data and just basically rebate you automatically. That's going to be the next step here. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. See ya. And we're dumping. Look at that.